What if I told you that one of the most talked about technology documentaries of the modern internet age isn't about explosions, celebrities, or scandals, but about a quiet room, a centuries-old board game, and a machine learning system thinking in ways humans never had before? A documentary associated with Google DeepMind has circulated so widely online that clips, reuploads, reaction videos, and explainers have collectively reached hundreds of millions of viewers worldwide. And the question isn't just why did it go viral? The real question is, what did this story awaken in people that made them stop scrolling, lean in, and watch until the end? Today, we're going inside Google DeepMind's viral documentary phenomenon, how it was made, what story it told, why it struck such a deep emotional chord, and what it reveals about the future of artificial intelligence and humanity itself. Who is DeepMind? To understand why this documentary resonated so powerfully, we need to understand the organization behind it. DeepMind was founded in London in 2010 by Demis Hassabis, Shane Legg, and Mustafa Suleyman. Their goal was ambitious and unusually philosophical for a tech startup to solve intelligence and use it to benefit humanity. In 2014, Google acquired DeepMind, integrating it into what is now known as Google DeepMind, while allowing it to retain a degree of research independence. From the beginning, DeepMind focused on reinforcement learning, neuroscience, inspired AI, and systems that could learn from experience rather than explicit programming. This approach set the stage for a moment that would later become the emotional and narrative core of the documentary that captured the world's attention. The documentary at the center of the phenomenon. The documentary most often associated with DeepMind's viral breakthrough is AlphaGo, directed by Greg Coase and released in 2017. Rather than being a promotional film made by Google, AlphaGo was an independent documentary that followed DeepMind's research team as their AI system prepared to face the world's best Go players. Go is an ancient Chinese board game, over 500 years old, long considered one of the most complex games ever created. Unlike chess, Go has more possible board configurations than atoms in the observable universe. For decades, experts believed a machine capable of defeating a top human Go player was still many decades away. The documentary chronicles the lead up to AlphaGo's historic 2016 match against Lee Sedol, an 18th-time world champion from South Korea. What makes the film extraordinary isn't just the outcome of the match, but how deeply it humanizes both the engineers and the players involved. Why this story was different. Most technology documentaries explain what a system does. AlphaGo focused on how it feels when a machine crosses a boundary humans thought was uniquely ours. The filmmakers didn't frame AlphaGo as a cold, unstoppable force. Instead, they showed the tension, uncertainty, and even fear experienced by the researchers themselves. Demis Hassabis appears not as a triumphant tech CEO, but as a thoughtful scientist wrestling with responsibility. Lee Sedol is portrayed not as a villain to be defeated, but as a proud, brilliant human facing something unprecedented. The camera lingers on moments of silence, doubt, and reflection, elements rarely emphasized in stories about artificial intelligence. This emotional framing is one of the key reasons clips from the documentary spread so widely online. Viewers weren't just watching a computer win a game, they were watching a human era quietly shift. The moment that shocked the world. If there is one scene that fueled the documentary's viral afterlife, it's Game 2 of the AlphaGo vs. Lee Sedol match. During this game, AlphaGo played what is now known as Move 37, a move so unconventional that professional commentators initially thought it was a mistake. Lee Sedol left the room. Experts sat in stunned silence. The DeepMind team themselves were unsure what their own system was doing. Later analysis revealed that Move 37 was not only brilliant, but creative in a way that humans had never considered. This single moment became symbolic of a deeper realization. AI was no longer just copying human strategies, it was discovering new ones. Short clips of this scene have been viewed tens of millions of times across YouTube, social media platforms, classrooms, and conferences. It became a visual metaphor for the moment humanity realized it might not be alone at the top of the intellectual mountain. Why the documentary went so widely viral. While no single official upload of the documentary itself holds a verified 200 million view count, the collective digital footprint of the film is enormous. Trailers, Licensed clips, analysis videos, reaction content, interviews, and educational breakdowns referencing the documentary have circulated continuously since 2017. The reason for this sustained reach lies in timing and relevance. The documentary arrived just as public awareness of AI was accelerating. Voice assistants were becoming common. Machine learning was quietly shaping recommendation algorithms. Yet most people still thought of AI as narrow and limited. AlphaGo shattered that assumption in a way no technical paper ever could. Storytelling over spectacle. Another reason the documentary succeeded is that it avoided sensationalism. There are no dystopian predictions of robot uprisings, no dramatic CGI sequences of glowing neural networks. Instead, the film focuses on faces, conversations, and real consequences. This grounded approach built trust with viewers. People didn't feel manipulated or preached to. They felt invited into a moment of discovery. Teachers used the documentary in classrooms. Researchers referenced it in lectures. Philosophers cited it in discussions about creativity and intelligence. The story became shareable not because it was loud, but because it was meaningful. Human creativity vs. machine learning. One of the most powerful themes running through the documentary is the question of creativity. For centuries, creativity was considered a uniquely human trait. AlphaGo challenged that assumption, not by replacing human creativity, but by expanding the definition of what creativity can be. Lee Sedol himself reflected on this after the match, acknowledging that the games forced him to rethink his understanding of Go. In one of the documentary's most poignant moments, he wins the fourth game with a move so brilliant that even AlphaGo struggles to respond. The victory is celebrated not as a defeat of AI, but as a reaffirmation of human ingenuity. That balance, machine advancement without human erasure, is another reason the documentary resonated so deeply. DeepMind's broader mission beyond the film. The documentary also served as an unintentional introduction to DeepMind's broader work. Since AlphaGo, DeepMind has applied similar techniques to real-world problems, including protein folding with AlphaFold, which has been widely recognized for its contributions to biology and medicine. AlphaFold's 2020 breakthrough in predicting protein structures was published in Nature and has since been used by researchers worldwide. This reinforced the idea that the story told in the documentary wasn't just about games, it was about tools that could accelerate scientific discovery. As viewers revisited the documentary in light of these achievements, its relevance only grew. Cultural impact and lasting influence. Years after its release, AlphaGo continues to appear in discussions about AI ethics, creativity, and the future of work. It has been screened at international film festivals, academic institutions, and technology conferences. The documentary helped shift public conversation from fear-based narratives to more nuanced questions. How should humans collaborate with intelligent systems? What values should guide AI development? Who bears responsibility when machines make decisions? These questions remain unresolved, which is precisely why the documentary continues to be watched, shared, and debated. Why this story still matters today. In an era where generative AI can write, compose music, and create images, the story of AlphaGo feels more relevant than ever. It reminds us that technological breakthroughs don't arrive with dramatic explosions. They arrive quietly, one unexpected move at a time. The viral success of this documentary wasn't driven by marketing budgets or algorithm tricks. It was driven by authenticity, restraint, and a deep respect for both human intelligence and the unknown potential of machines. That combination is rare and powerful. If stories like this fascinate you, stories where technology, humanity, and history collide, then this channel is made for you. If you want more deep dives into the real moments shaping our future, take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Because the most important stories of our time aren't just about what technology can do, but about what it means for all of us.